Life is a gamble. Sometimes if you want something very much, it is necessary to put all your chips on the table and wait to see where the wheel stops. If you understand that the ball will probably not fall into your hole, you will know when it does not that at least you tried, and it is better to risk everything and lose than not to take the chance. Your uncle has political connections. Representative to the Congress of the United States from the 3rd Congressional District of the great state of. The way my father sounded, it's a done deal. It won't happen next week, but it can be done. Oh, Holy Mother Mary of God, is it possible? Has the wheel stopped spinning and the ball really dropped in my hole? Believe the dream, why not? A dream is all I have. She nodded. I trust the killer, like I trust you, my love. I knew it was too good to be true. Too good to last. Good God. Permission from my colonel or anyone else. Oh, to hell with that, baby. Maybe she thought it would be best to take my life in our apartment where we were so happy. Madison. This is insane. I'm insane. I'm in no position to help anybody. What I need is somebody to help me. The killer said I was smart. Obviously, what has happened here is that. Could that possibly mean that somebody thought this woman, this Chinese peasant, could help me? I sound as if I'm willing to go with this woman to some nameless village and entrusting her with all I have in the world. But she sounds so competent, and what other choice do I have except to stay here and hope that who wants me for his woman will be kind to me, or to end it all once and for all? I could deal with the disposition of your property right now. Sorry to do this to you, his caller said, without wasting time on a greeting. He recognized the voice. It was his boss. Top secret. Copy 2 of 2, special channel, transmission, duplication forbidden. Via special channel. I'm sure that you will agree the following is something at least one of us should have thought of some time ago. I would appreciate your getting this into, well, you know whose hands as soon as possible. Eleanor joins me in extending the most cordial greetings to you and Jean. First, let me express my great admiration for the manner in which your people conducted the operation. To establish contact with and my personal delight that Comrade in Arms Captain and his brave team have been safely evacuated. Please relay to everyone concerned my very best wishes and gratitude for a job well done. My chagrin at not seeing the obvious solution to our problem vis-a-vis until literally last night. That having the operate in their areas of command would mean the intrusion of strangers, which might interfere with their operations. In their shoes, I would have been similarly concerned. What is needed, of course, is someone who enjoys the complete trust of both. I had despaired of finding such a person until last night. Now that's bullshit, and you know it. You and I both know that the arrival of the special channel gets El Supremo's immediately attention ahead of anything else. Except perhaps if he's occupying the throne in the Supreme Crapper when it gets delivered, in which case it will have to wait until he's finished taking his regal dump. Another reason good old Sid doesn't like me, I get to know a number of things he doesn't get to know, and will not get to know unless El Supremo decides he has the reason to know it. Oh God, I can smell her. Jesus, women Marines. When we're alone sometimes, he deals with me like a man who's a friend. But the moment he's not sure of himself, hears something he doesn't like, he crawls behind that shield of military courtesy, that protective womb of superior and subordinate, and starts calling me sir. Christ, I'd almost forgotten about that. But he didn't. I pulled him off of that to send him into the... And all the time he was there, he was wondering, what next? That means, of course, that he thinks I'm wrong. Retired there. Obviously, because he does not understand the terrible situation in a terrible world that his mother brought him into. You know, praise God for his mercy in preserving you. If you tell this woman to tell me where you are, I will come pray with you. God bless you, my child. It must be important. Usually there is nothing but Holy Mother Church more important to him than eating. Americans. My God, she knows all about it. That message from the president was classified top secret. And wife to El Supremo, or knight, or not, she had no right to know what I said or know what it said. I wonder what else she knows. Dumb question. She knows whatever El Supremo feels like telling her, which probably means she knows more top secret material than most of the officers around here. So she knows about that too. Why am I surprised? Obviously, El Supremo wants the subject changed. He thinks I'm going to get off his back. And in his shoes, I would think the same thing. He knows he's right about, and he knows I think he's right. And I can plead his case in Washington better than he can. Christ. I didn't even think of those parts of the world. Are they considered within the area of responsibility of what the hell is my title? OSS, Deputy Director, or Operator for Pacific Operations? That's not true. I did think about that when asked me if he could expect to be sent into, and I told him I didn't think so. And I told him that because it doesn't sound like the Pacific to me, and now is telling me that I'm wrong. What the hell? If I was meeting my new boss, I would err on the side of being too early myself. But does he know that I'm his boss? Or does he think I'm summoned him over here, that I summoned him over here to tell me, or to tell him he's finally going to get the audience with El Supremo that Willoughby promised him? He looks more like a business executive than an army colonel. But of course, that's what he really is. El Supremo told me he had been a vice president of some company. He's no more a bona fide colonel than I am a bona fide brigadier general. Good morning, Colonel, offering his hand. Good morning, General. Hand, his other hand being offered. Good, he's cautious. He must not be his old self. That was not the proper military response. But it means, thank God that Pluto agrees with me. Where, unless I'm mistaken, I am going to get assigned one hellishly impossible project in some desert in Mongolia. Because I am a gentleman by act of Congress. With certain standards to maintain, I would not kick that out of bed. What are they going to do? Wrap the nutty escapee in a straitjacket and drag me inside to a padded cell? They don't need one. I have seen smaller gorillas. Ordered out. He's lying, she thought. He made that up. There's absolutely no way in the short time he's been here that he could have made a date. Where the hell is he going? If I don't get him back to the hospital, he's headed for real trouble. What he's going to do now is make another pitch to take me to dinner, and I'll turn him down again and take him back to the hospital. And what the hell? I have to eat. Having dinner with him will calm him down, stroke that enormous ego, and then it will be easier to get him back to the hospital. I'll be damned. He really has a woman waiting for him. A tramp, more likely. Maybe even a lady of the evening who does that sort of thing for money. And I have agreed to take him to meet her. A pineapple. What I have done, what I have to do won't take long. An older woman. She must be at least 30. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. What's the matter with me? It was a joke. That's not true. He's really a funny guy. That's not true. Either. I really like him. You're a long goddamn way from the machine gun section of Baker Company, 4th Marines in Shanghai, Corporal McCoy. I don't want any champagne, and I don't even like champagne. Oh shit, what? You've got a boyfriend? Hell yes, you've got a boyfriend. Someone as good looking as you are? In the midst of all of these nice young men, it's not going to be alone for long. No problem. We can fix that tonight. What does that make you, a lobster virgin? And how to keep it till marriage, right? Daddy said, daughter, darling, go in the Navy, drink scotch, and hang on to your pearl of great price. Until you get married, well, what the hell is wrong with that? Well, why not? Good, solid family. Daddy's a doctor. Mommy's a nurse. She was a babysitter to 2 brothers, either of whom would probably cheerfully break both my legs if I had changed her virginal status, or pull my tonsils through the terminus of my lower intestines with surgical forceps. Oh shit, you and your big mouth. She's heard what oysters are supposed to do to you. And she blushed. She's a nurse. She's heard everything, seen everything, and hasn't touched her. Otherwise, she would be blushing. The downside to that is that if I'm out of here, I will also be away from here. That is not a professional, be nice to the loony look. I think she really likes me. By really disturbed means Looney Tune time. I suppose that explains the ambulance and the 2 corpsemen and the 2 gorillas who took me to Ward B and 5. My God, she's beautiful. Or is she doing that because she knows damn well how it will excite me?